Welcome back everyone to another video. It's your boy Bt16 Pro back again with another deck profile video. Today's deck profile video, we're going to be showcasing the Phoenixmon X, and this deck can be played in many ways, you guys. You can even use the Christie from the old set, which is also really good. But in this deck profile, we're not using Christies. I thought about like removing some of the old Beomons out so I can make way for the make room for the EX1 Beomon. Thought about it. I haven't done it yet, but I might. But here's the deck profile we're going with, you guys. We're going with you have to run 4 of these Yokomons, you guys. Yokomon is the bread and butter of this deck, and without this card, your combos cannot pop off properly. So with Yokomon, you can, whenever your Digimon is deleted, you can return 1 avian bird or beast, beast or sovereign back from your trash to your hand. So yeah, easy to pull off combos with this card and Sora, and the Tamer Sora. Yeah. So next up, you guys, we're playing 4 copies of the Bt11 Beomon. This Bt11 Beomon, I wish they had an alt for this card because it's still a really good card. So Bt11 Beomon has the effect of on play, reveal top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 red Digimon card with vaccine in its traits and 1 red Tamer card among them to your hand, and place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. Inheritable effect on deletion: if you have a red Tamer in play, gain 1 memory. This is a must have at 4. Such a good searcher in the deck, you guys. You can't go wrong with this card. Next up is the 4 copies of the Bt15 Beomon. So I only have like 2 of the alts. I'm on the way to get another alt. Trying to get a full play set because this deck is nearly alted. I'm almost there, you guys. But yeah, we got this Beomon right here, you guys. Bt15, start the main phase by trashing 1 Digimon card with avian bird, beast, animal, or sovereign other than sea animal in one of its traits in your hand. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck and add 1 red card among them to your hand, returning the rest to the bottom of the deck. And then you have the inheritable effect. Your turn, once per turn, when this card is removed from your opponent's security, gain 1 memory. Such a good card, you guys. Love this card right here. Easy to keep turn with this effect, and then the Bergermon from Bt15 as well. So yeah, really great card. Allows you to also get any red card whenever you trash an avian bird or beast. Yeah, you gotta have 4 of these, you guys. Really good, great card. And then we're running 4 of these Bt13 Beomon. So you don't have to run 4 of these. Because if you're not running Christie, you can actually take these all out and just put any other type of red card like the Agumon. Whenever you swing at security, get 2k boost, or you can play any of the other Beomon. There's the Beomon with inheritable from EX1, draw 1 card. Once per turn, you can draw 1 card as an inheritable when attacking. That's a great Beomon you can place in here. But this one has an on deletion, draw 1 card, which works great with Phoenixmon X, which is why I do run it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use a warping mechanic because I don't run Christie. There are just so many other cards I can run in this deck that can be really helpful, so I don't run Christie. Christie is a great card. No means I'm saying that you shouldn't run Christie, because Christie is really good. But because I'm running 4 Grudamon X's in this deck, I am not running like Christie like that. So yeah. And then next we are playing 2 copies of Bergermon from, I believe this is Bt11. Yeah, Bergermon Bt11, which is a blocker, and then the on deletion allows you to play a Tamer with 4 or less. Great card, you guys. Love this Bergermon. Easy to play out. Unfortunately, in this meta, like this card is really easy to be removed. But yeah, it's a great card. And then we play 4 copies of the Bt15 Bergermon. I only have 3 of the pre-release stamp ones. I am trying to get another one. This is a great Bergermon card, you guys. Love this card. So Bergermon, when Digivolving, return 1 red Digimon card with avian, bird, beast, animal, or sovereign other than sea animal in one of these traits from your trash to your hand, and then your turn once per turn. When a card is removed from your opponent's security, gain 1 memory. Great card. Another card that you can basically use to benefit Sora's all turns effect, you guys. Great card. You just got to be able to make sure you know your cards, what they do and stuff. It's a thinking deck here. You know, there's so many ways to play it, but yeah. We play 3 copies of the promo Saberdramon. Now you can reduce this down to 2, and I've been thinking about reducing it down to 2, but 3 is not bad because it allows you to return a card from your trash to your hand, which also works with Sword. So it's really good, and it is also a vaccine. So yeah, easy card to get. It does Digivolve 3 off of red or purple, so yeah, you playing that extra memory than normal to Digivolve. But you have Raid and Retaliation. There's nothing wrong with Raid and Retaliation. So yeah, I run 3 of those. We're playing 4 copies of the mighty Groudamon X. We have all pre-release stamped Groudamon X's, you guys. I love this card. This card is really great in this deck. It's a great removal. It's easy to get rushed. The reason why I don't run a lot of Arceos, because this guy is like an Arceo and a Digimon put together and able to remove a card on the field, also able to trash. So basically what it does, on play or when Digivolving, you may return 1 red Digimon card from your trash to your hand. That if Groudamon or X anybody is in this Digimon Digivolution card, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP than this Digimon. Your turn, once per turn, when a red card is returned from your trash to your hand, one of your Digimon gain Rush, and then it has an on deletion, trash the top of your opponent's security. So yeah, there's a pretty cool move you can do with this guy. If you have already Christy on the field, no, Sora. If you already have Sora on the field and you return the card, you're returning a card, you can activate Sora's effect because this is all activating at the same time. To play a card to get that card next to your Rush. So it's really cool. I love this card right here, you guys. Yeah, love the Groudamon X, great card. And then you got 3 copies of the Groudamon Ace. Groudamon Ace, yeah, on play and when Digivolving, you may play 1 card with a cost of 4 or lower red tamer card from your hand without paying its cost. All turns, once per turn, when one of your tamers is played, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with blocker. So really good to get rid of those pesky blockers that people be playing. Most of the time it'd be like high level Digimon who be blockers, such as armor. It's a good way to get rid of armor whenever you play on a Digivolve or something, you know, get rid of the armor first effect, then go into Groudamon X and then pop it all together, you know. Yeah, so I like using this. Then we go 2 copies of the Bt16 Groudamon with blocker, and this is a great card. You can run this at 3 if you want, but I run 2. And an inheritable effect on deletion, play a tamer with 4 or less. Really great card, especially when you pairing it up with Phoenixmon X. We run 1 copy of the Bt13 Groudamon. So basically on play or when Digivolving, you may play a tamer with 3 or less from your hand without paying its cost. This card is only here for having another Groudamon body in the deck. But I could just run a block one, another block one if I wanted to. But the cool thing, it has an on deletion, delete Digimon with 6,000 DP or less as an inheritable, which is not bad. So that's probably why I run this card, so I can remove more bodies on the field. Great card, not bad at all. And so I'm running like 3 copies of the Phoenixmon, you guys. Phoenixmon is a great card. I even have the stamp one. I believe the regional 2024 regional stamp one, which is a great art. It's like just, you don't have no border, so it's really cool. But yeah, this guy's really great on play or on deletion. If your opponent has 3 or fewer security cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. If they have 4 or more, trash the top of their security. And then the when Digivolving is, you may play 1 red Digimon card with 5,000 DP or less, or 1 red Tamer card from your hand without paying its cost. So most of the time, yeah, you can either play a Digimon or play a Tamer. If you don't have no Tamers, playing a Tamer might be great. So there you go. We run 3 copies of those. And then up next is the Phoenixmon Phoenixmon X. We're running 3 copies of Phoenixmon X. Basically, this is the bread and butter of the deck. Plays out Digimon, deletes. It has Blitz. It has basically everything. So what this card is doing, when Digivolving, you're getting Blitz. Your turn, when Phoenixmon or X anybody's in the Digimon Digivolution card, attach end of attack to all of this Digimon's on deletion effects. So basically, the whole stack of this Digimon is going to have on deletion effects, mostly. So basically, all the on deletion effects can activate at the end of attack, which is super dope. Really strong effect though. It's crazy that it's a rare, but hey, I guess it's because it Digivolves 5 off from like a level 5 or something. But other than that, you guys, it has on deletion. You may play 111,000 Digimon or lower red Digimon Avian, Bird, Beast, Animal, or Sovereign, other than Sea Animal, in one of its trades from your hand without paying its cost, and then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP as much or less DP as the Digimon played by this Digimon's effect. So yeah, whatever Digimon you play with this effect, you delete your opponent's Digimon with as much or less. So that's a great card to remove bodies. And then we run 1 Valkyriemon Ace. So Valkyriemon Ace did come up a few times when I played. It did help me against matches that played Numemon. So you basically doing a minus blanket 5k to your opponent's field, and then their on deletions will normally play something for Numemon matches, but then their on play effects won't work, so it just go back to the trash. So they would never be able to play nothing out. So it's a great card, you guys. And then whenever they check security, basically either delete a Digimon with 8,000 DP or lower, or this Digimon gets security attack +1. So if it's your turn, you have this guy on the field, I definitely do not recommend swinging with this guy first. If you already have another Digimon, swing with the first Digimon first. So that way, when the card's removed from the field, either delete a Digimon on the field or give this one Sex +1. So yeah, I made a mistake by swinging with this one first, and then this one ended up dying somehow. But like now I learned my mistake to swing with any other Digimon I have before this one, so I can get that Sex +1 and then swing with this one last or so. But yeah, you got that card, 1 up, and we're running. Moving on to our tamers. We're running 3 copies of Sora. Sora is great. Basically, it's a 4 cost memory setter, and it all turns whenever a card is added to your hand from your trash. You can play a Digimon with 13,000 DP or less. Reduce the cost by 2k for each security your opponent has. So great card. So basically, you want to chip at your opponent's security so that Sora can be used properly. So I thought about throwing some Ukamons in the deck, you know, to replace that Bt16 Biomon, so that way I can hatch real fast. So you know, I can swing, hatch, and just do some crazy things. But I don't want to waste my Ukamon, not my Ukamons, but my Yokamons. Yokamons, you don't want to waste those using Ukamon. Can be pretty bad if you're wasting those cards. But yeah, which is why I don't run Ukamon in the deck. We are playing 2 copies of Akio. So Akio basically play reveal top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 red vaccine card to your hand, and then it has an effect a second effect whenever you play a Digimon by an effect, you may suspend this tamer to actually give that Digimon a rush. So yeah, that's a really great card right there. We run 3 copies of the Offensive Training. Yeah, Offensive Training, you can't go wrong with it. What it does basically, you can pop it, on play effect, just reveal top 2, grab 1 red card, and then delay effect, basically pop it to reduce the cost of your next evolution by 2. And sometimes I kind of wonder if I should run a red memory boost, because when you play against Imperial Jamon, you got to worry about their Dragon Mode being able to benefit from this. This is not a bad card, but I think I might want to put a red memory boost just in case of those type of matchups. You don't want to fall in for the Imperial Jamon matchups. I did beat Imperial Jamon once, but this I had to keep myself from using this when they had Dragon Mode, which really sucked. So we playing 2 copies of Trident Gaia Force. Honestly, you can take these out, but they do trash security whenever you delete one of the Digimons with 13,000 DP or more, so that does help. I mean, for me, I think I need to take one out and put it in the Crimson Blaze. I forgot to put in the Crimson Blaze in my deck. Unfortunately, I was like using them in my other deck, so yeah, you can switch these out for Crimson Blaze or keep these in here. It's up to you. Crimson Blaze is a great card. Keep your opponent from playing Digimon by effects. Hey, you can't go wrong with Crimson Blaze, so you can use that one over the Trident Gaia Force. So it's up to you guys. I play 1 Wings of Love. I thought about running 2, but I don't run a lot of Tamers, so there's only 1 in here. So the main reason why I run it is so that way, if I have Sora on the field, I can return a card from my trash, activating Sora's effect, playing out a Grudamon, and then just Digivolve Grudamon Ace. If I play out Grudamon Ace, I'll play out the Tamer again, Sora, then Digivolve into Grudamon X. And then Grudamon X will return a card from my trash in my hand, activate Sora's effect, play another Digimon. Oh my god. There's so many things you can do with this card. This is just that extra assurance. So yeah. Great card, you guys. And then we run 1 X Antibody. Honestly, you guys, I need a Protoform. I got my friend using Protoform. Protoform is just much better to use. But hey, at least I can attack and just Digivolve into Grudamon X if I needed to. And there's nothing wrong with regular X Antibody, but Protoform is better for this deck. I do recommend Protoform over regular X Antibody. So yeah, so that's that right there, you guys. But like I said, there's a combo that's pretty neat in this deck. So basically, if you have Sora on the field already, and you already got a Garudamon on the field, well, actually, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let's say you already have these 2 on the field, right? You're Digivolving for free. You grab a card from your trash. Most of the time, I like to grab another Grudamon X back to my hand, and then effect of this, if they already lost 2 security already, bounce this guy back to your hand. Play another, I believe, yeah, you can play another Grudamon at that point. So you play a Grudamon. This time, hopefully, well, if you do play another Ace Grudamon, you can play your Tamer back out. Boom. And, well, this first one would delete something and give itself Rush because of Grudamon, that's what it does. You can group itself or something else Rush. So, in this case, I'll just be giving this Rush. And then, because I played out this off of Grudamon Ace's effect, we played out the Sora. And then, we Digivolve there, delete something else, return a card, activate Sora's effect, bounce this to a hand, play something else out. You know, you just keep going wide as much as you can. Like, Sora is the means of going wide in this deck, along with the Grudamon X. Super great. So that's the reason why I don't run Akio no more. Akio is a great card, but it takes room, it takes space, it takes you have to like hard play it right then and there to trigger some effects. So like sometimes it can be bad early game card. So yeah. But yeah, that's the deck profile of the Phoenixmon X deck, you guys. I hope you guys do enjoy the deck. Other than that, you guys, that's about it. If you guys didn't know what I meant by the end of attack of Phoenixmon X, it basically just activating the on deletion of all your Digimon's effects, basically. Like if I'm, let me just pull this out real quick, because sometimes people might not know exactly what it's doing. Let's say you're doing this, you got this on underneath as well. You have a this guy right here. Well, this is not an on deletion, but whenever you remove security, you want to activate on, yeah. Or let's say you got this one right here. That's not bad. And then you got a Biomon. So these are all the ones with on deletions. But most of the time I like to use the other Biomon because when you hit security, you just gain a memory, which is really great. So basically, your stack is going to be looking like this. Hopefully, if you Digivolve the same turn, you can play another Digimon or Tamer. It doesn't really matter. In my case, I'll play a Tamer. And so I'll be like, boom. But yeah. So like you Digivolve for 2 into Phoenixmon X. My bad. Let me put it to the side. Put 2 into Phoenixmon X. You swing at security. End of attack. You're playing out a Digimon. Well, you activate all the when the end of the on deletion effect. So first you trash the top of your opponent's security. You can play 2 tamers, but yeah, we'll play the 2 tamers because we got we got both Grudamon from BT11 and Bergermon. So in this case, I would love to play out Akio. If you have another Akio, great. If you don't, just play the Sora. Let's say that, and then you draw a card from Biomon. Effect of Grudamon X's effect. You play a Digimon with 11,000 DP or lower. Doesn't really matter, but if you're going to play a Phoenixmon, why not? Play another Phoenixmon. Play effect activates. If your opponent has 3 fewer, you delete one of the Digimon. You also give it Rush because it's played by an effect. Why not? And then you just swing at security or just Digivolve into another Grudamon X because you gain Blitz. If you actually maintain turn, just go into another one. Boom. Swing. Activate. Yeah, swing. Play another Digimon. You know, just go crazy, guys. There's so much potential in this deck. You got this. Yeah, it's just fun as hell. I love this deck. It's been really fun to play. Catching people off guard. But yeah. Yeah, but that's the deck, you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Peace.